Alright, so Nettspend is dropping his long-awaited album, Early Life Crisis, February 27th, I think? This has been a long time coming. I mean, if you're a fan, you know he was teasing this shit like a year ago. He had plans to drop in August, I believe. Album got pushed back, and then here we are, finally in February getting the album. Now, I'm definitely excited, don't get me wrong, but with all the waiting, it kind of killed the hype a little bit. Also, the merch drop, I don't know if anybody saw the merch drop, but he totally ruined the Early Life Crisis shirts. I don't know why he did that, but either way, I am excited for this album. It's been so long. Can it live up to the hype? And you might be like, what the hell is this dude talking about? Like, it's only been a year since his last project, pretty much. But when you're teasing it and you tell people you're gonna drop, that's when it's a problem. If you don't say anything, then nobody can be angry about you not dropping. But if you're gonna tease it, then like, come on, bro. Like, what are you talking about? I think it's perfectly valid for fans to be upset if an artist pump fakes on drops and just pretends they're gonna drop. Or like maybe he was serious about dropping, but then something happened, like with him and his girl broke up or something. I don't know. Maybe the label pushed it back. I think people forget like he's on grade A, and grade A is like under Interscope, and they're the ones who had Juice WRLD, and they did the same thing with Juice WRLD. They would basically say a release date for his music and then literally just let it pass and then not say shit kind of thing, or just straight up lie to people about other things. So they don't have a good reputation for release dates. So I'm not surprised that this ended up happening. It's more so I'm just not sure if it's actually going to live up to the hype at this point. I did hear a little bit of a couple snippets that were floating around, but to be honest, I wanted to go in kind of blind on this album. I'm pretty much done with snippets at this point. I mean, I'm kind of like an old head, so I don't really need the snippets, bro. Just drop the music at this point. So I don't really listen to snippets anymore, but the couple I did hear were pretty good. So I'm not going to sit here and act like it's going to be a trash album or anything. It's probably going to be pretty good. I saw he's also going on tour again, which is nice to see, US tour. I might go see him. I saw him once already last year for the Invert tour. Was that last year? I don't know, whatever. But he was pretty good live, to be honest. It's not like he was incredible when he was performing the song. It was more so all the set design, his intro coming out on stage, everything, like the aesthetics was there. I'm not going to say he was an incredible performer, but the aesthetics were just so on point and it kind of carried the whole performance. It would be cool to see him again and see if he's grown as a performer. So I might grab tickets to that. So I'm definitely excited. I just really hope this album is as good as it should be. To be honest, like all the rage beats are scaring me. If you're like me, like you probably became a fan of Nettspend not from the rage. I mean, that's not really what I wanted from him. The first thing I ever heard was Drank, 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 the snippet when it blew up on Twitter. So I never really wanted rage from him in the first place, but when he did pivot with like 2024 freestyle, I thought that song was incredible. So I was kind of giving him some leeway. So we'll see how it goes, but I really hope the whole project isn't some rage, because that would be pretty disappointing, to be honest. But I think he'll pull it out. I think he'll do the right thing. I don't think it'll be all rage, but if it is, I'll be pissed. Now, he dropped a few different album arts for the album. So he has the one as him as a kid, just like that picture. There's the one with the baby with the mohawk, and then there's the one that's more like art. I don't know. I think the baby with the mohawk is the coolest one, but I don't know if it fully... I feel like he kind of changed the Early Life Crisis aesthetic slightly, like with the promo trailer that he dropped with like the dude with his family that was listening to Nettspend, and along with that, like I feel like he kind of switched the aesthetics like a little bit of Early Life Crisis, like have a little more punk influence. Like before, I feel like when he originally was rocking with it, it felt more emo in my opinion, and then now it's kind of more of a punk vibe. I don't know, I could be talking on my ass, but that's how I feel. So I don't know how I feel about that. I kind of think he should have done a different cover, to be honest. He could have just put the black background with the Early Life Crisis white text and it would have been fine. as long as the music was good, I think that actually would have been pretty fucking cool, because I think that design is just sick. So he could have even done that, but I think he could have done a little better on the covers. I don't know. I'll see how I feel when I'm listening to the album and looking at it, but right now I'm just like, eh. Overall, I hope he has a couple features. I mean, he's been back with Osama. Maybe he's on here. I'm assuming there's going to be Che. I don't know if he's cool with Xavier anymore. I don't know. So maybe he'll be on here. I know there was like some other like couple weird features or something that people were talking about. Maybe people I didn't even know. So we'll see if he ends up with any features on here. I'm hoping he does have at least a couple, and I'm hoping for about 12 to 14 songs. If this is a bloated album, which grade A, they probably like to do, I'm hoping that's not the case, because that would just ruin it. I think the bloated albums that people are doing are just not it, so I don't know why people keep doing it. I guess it's for the streams, the numbers, I get it. But if you're gonna ruin your discography and legacy, is it worth it? No. I'm also not really a fan of the deluxes anymore, so I'm kind of hoping he doesn't do a deluxe. Like, you don't need to do a deluxe. I don't know why people think like the deluxe is the only way to get new music from an artist after an album. We've seen plenty of times when artists will drop multiple projects in a year. Like, that's totally fine. I mean, Future is regarded as one of the best rappers of all time because he was able to drop so much music in a short time frame in different projects. So I don't know why people cling to the deluxe so much. So I'm hoping, honestly, that there is no deluxe, so we just get the solid album. He moves on. Who even knows? Maybe he recorded so many songs in this 6 month period since the delay that he can just spin up another project in the next 6 months. Like, that would be cool. So hopefully we can get that. But I'm definitely looking forward to the album. Let me know what you think. You drop a comment, like, subscribe. We got more shit coming.